Hello and welcome back to the second part of this video. This video is just a second part of this video. In the last video we talked about hyperrealism on the eye. We talked about a lot about the eye, skin tones, and in this video we are going to talk about the highlights mostly and a little bit about the skin tone. Mostly the recap of what we learned in the last episode. Anyway, not gonna waste your time, let's get started. Let's have a look at the reference. First we are gonna work on this particular part of the drawing, and this is the highlighted portion. We have to mark the highlighted portion and see which part is highlighted. The main highlight, we have to find it. Now, as we're gonna start off, I'm putting the reference in the right side. You can always look for that. Just like we learned in the last episode, I'm not gonna teach you everything. You can just watch the last episode if you want this. So just like that, we're starting off by the first tone with the lightest color, then adding more dark shades, then adding the piece just like we learned in the last episode. Not a rocket science. In this video we are using also a shade of yellow because my reference is quite reddish in the nose, you can see, so I'm using orange for that to get that reddish effect instead of using red right away. And you can see the part where is highlight, I have leave the space up there. I'm not even gonna add my base tone on that part. Just adding a little bit shade, the base tone gonna blend every shades, and then we have to add the shades again. Okay, so now I have started by the yellow part. I'm just gonna do it for a little bit of theme. You can see the reference, it's totally red, so before using the red I'm giving it a little bit yellowish theme so the red can be more classified. So now I'm just not gonna right away go for the red, I'm just going for a light orange here. I'm gonna add the red one as a detail. The reds are gonna just be details. I'm using dark brown for the shades here. We're also gonna use dark red for the dark portions because the eye is really reddish here, as you guys see. We are also gonna fix our skin tone based on our nose, like what we did in the last episode. We are gonna fix that too. I'm start using red a little bit in a few places, not gonna use it everywhere, and also I'm using it really lightly. I'm not gonna push my pencil. I know last episode I'll make you bored with the same thing. Don't push your pencil to your legs. Anyway, adding up the shades with the red, which is I don't really prefer, but reference is just too much reddish. Now we are starting adding the details, little dots with the red, and as you can see the part of highlight I have blended because I have used a white color pencil to blend the whole part. We are gonna work on the highlight later, don't worry. Now we have started by adding details on the highlight part and little part with red. Okay, so moving on the details, I'm gonna use my white gel pen to add little dots. Instead of just going for how it is in the reference, a straight line, and if you zoom in, if I can zoom into the reference, you can see that it also has some dots. It's not just right straight line or anything else. The highlight goes on dots because see, in your skin texture, there are little dots which are peeking out of the skin and you are inside of the skin, so the light will get on few of the one which is up above and the shadow will be there too. So that's why there will be every highlight would be a dot in that dot form. In hyperrealism we will go for those dots. Okay, so after the highlights are done, I'm just gonna use the red to blend it a little bit with the skin tone. I'm not gonna use too much, so it will just fade off. The highlight will just fade if I push. So that's what all we did in this video. Thank you for watching and keep learning, keep practicing. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. That